Hi guys! There's nothing I like more than tucking into a tender, juicy steak. But whenever I try to cook one at home, it often turns out a little tough and chewy. That's why I'm so excited. I discovered the X Special Meat Tenderizer tool. It turns even the cheapest cut of meat into a tender and succulent treat, just like you'd get in a restaurant. The results are amazing. You're probably wondering, how does it work? The secret is its unique multi-blade design, which utilizes 48 razor-sharp knives to surgically cut the meat's connective tissues, leaving it buttery soft and tender. You get restaurant-quality results every time. Unlike meat hammers or mallets, which flatten and destroy the meat and leave a huge mess everywhere, it tenderizes even the toughest cuts without altering or distorting their appearance in any way. You can use it without having to clean up splatters of blood and meat bits from the tile behind your kitchen counter, which really saves time and hassle. And because it effectively turns cheaper pieces of meat into prime cuts, it also saves you money. Another awesome benefit of the X Special Meat Tenderizer tool is that it allows quicker and more complete penetration of marinades and rubs, ensuring the most flavorful steaks. Additionally, since it reduces cooking time by up to 40%, your meat will cook beautifully without shrinking and without losing its natural juices, retaining even more flavor. It works with all kinds of meat and all cuts. Chicken breast, pork loin, round roast, you name it. It's also great if you love eating wild game meats, which can be a little challenging to cook. Well, not anymore. With the X Special Meat Tenderizer tool, every cut of meat will turn out beautifully soft and tender every time. Another thing I want to point out about the X Special Meat Tenderizer tool is that it's not just for cheaper and tougher cuts of meat. It also works great for expensive cuts, allowing you to really maximize your cooking results. It's super annoying when you buy an expensive cut of meat and it doesn't turn out. So it's really nice to know that you're going to get perfect results. The Meat Tenderizer tool is durable and super well made, so you can rest assured it's going to last. So there you have it, guys. Time to get rid of those annoying meat hammers or mallets for good. Whether you're a home cook, a grilling enthusiast, or just love eating delicious, succulent meat, the X Special Meat Tenderizer tool is an absolute must-have. I highly recommend you try it. Click the link below to order yours today.
Tablespoon of garlic powder. Is a half a teaspoon of ground pepper. I have is a tablespoon of salt. And the next thing I have is a tablespoon of brown sugar. A half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. A half a teaspoon of chili powder. And a half a teaspoon of ground cloves. We're going to mix this up using a whisk. So, break up all the brown sugar. Mix one more time. Let it dry. Now while we're letting it dry, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our fajita steak. We're going to put it out on the breadboard like so. And the one thing that I'm going to show you that I use to make sure that the steak is nice and easily marinated with the rub is a tool I use called Tenderizer. Now the tenderizer that I use is made from the X Special people. This is the Just for Meat Tenderizer, and it's really cool because it's got this wonderful little protection thing that I can put on and put in and out of the drawer without a worry. And I just simply tenderize it like so. And I grab just seasoning, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on the fajita like so. And then I'm going to turn over the meat like this, and do the same thing. Beautiful. This is ready for the grill. This is the same fajita meat without the tenderizer, so I'm not going to use the X Special Food Tenderizer with this one, so you can see the difference. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to show you the difference between the fajita meat that was tenderized and the fajita meat that wasn't. So this right here is my fajita meat that I tenderized and put the rub on. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how juicy and all as you can see, all the fat and the meat itself has started to render, and there's pockets of juices inside this. This is why I love to tenderize my fajita meat. This we cut again, and I'll show you the difference. As you can see, the meat has not cooked as fast as the other piece of meat, and there's also no pockets of the juices. It's very, very red and bloody. It's cooked at the exact same time with the exact same amount of meat, and yet this item really doesn't have the permeation of the rub. And more importantly, the more I cook this meat, the more well done it will become, and the harder it'll be to chew. So there's the difference between the meat that I cooked that was tenderized and the meat that I cooked that was not. So folks, isn't that amazing? I mean, it's an incredible tool to have in the kitchen. I just showed you how easy it was to make that home favorite of beef fajitas. I'm just going to go through some added benefits by using this. First, you're going to see it improves taste and tenderness. You're going to see it increase marinades and rubs absorptions. You're going to see that the shrinkage and the ability to savor and keep the juices within the meat is very much improved. And the reason for all of what I just said is because when you're putting more holes in it, you're allowing the heat to get in, which of course reduces your cook times, and you're allowing all of those goodness and flavors to be absorbed so much quicker. Made with ABS plastic, giving you that commercial grade, dishwasher safe, easy to use appliance. It's going to last a long time because it's durable. The blades are never going to dull or rust because of that stainless steel precision cuts that I showed you in the beginning. And listen, man, the protective plastic around this is such that you can still access it to clean it. So sanitation wise, it is the best tool hands down from all the ones I reviewed. And at the same time, boom, it goes in the drawer. Folks, this is the X Special 4 Meat Tenderizer. I'm Chef Cutting, and I thoroughly endorse this wonderful meat tenderizer from X Special. You can get it from Amazon. I suggest you go get one today.